Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, that's W-O-R-I-M-I, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies. Okay, actually, I'll just show you that card. Absolutely. In this particular reading, I'm going to look at Kim Davis and her court case that I believe is also going up to the Supreme Court, or SCrOTUS, or whatever you like to call them. Just very quickly. Oh, so absolute pleasure to have you along. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Entertainment only. I just wanted to show that card because it was quite relevant to this reading. Now, the deck I'm using is the Mystical Manga, M-A-N-G-A. No idea where the box has gone over the years, but what I want to have a look at, okay, get back on track, deep breath. Feels like it should be Friday. Goodness me, I'm feeling a bit like my poof has gone poof. So it's been such a huge week up till today. I just feel like I've gone blah today. Anyhow, Kim Davis, if you do not remember her, she was the one that abused her power and her position in federal government, or in a federal position, that turned into a nightmare situation for her, a legal nightmare. She was the employee in the Office of Births, Deaths and Marriages that refused to issue a marriage license to a same-sex couple because it went against her religious beliefs. Now, she apparently was found guilty, spent all of, shock horror, 6 days in jail, but lost her job, obviously, and has pretty much become a pariah. She's still this is 10 years later. She's still fighting in the courts. Must have cost her an absolute fortune. I'd love to know who's backing her. You know who's backing her, the conservative anti-same-sex marriage crowd. So her case is gone to the Supreme Court of basically what it is to outlaw same-sex marriage. I'm just putting that out there. That's what this case is all about. This isn't a case for her herself to get recompensed. This is a case where she is being used by those with an ulterior motive to get same-sex marriage overturned. So what would happen then is any marriages up to that particular date would be grandfathered off. Yes, they could still be considered as being married, but it would prevent same-sex marriages going forward. So this is going to the Supreme Court. Now, I haven't written down all the details. I've literally got about 3 lines down there, but there is a case now going to the Supreme Court, of which she has been used as the facade, the puppet, whatever you like to call it. Her claims is that she is being disadvantaged every day in society due to her religious beliefs. Well, if she kept her religious beliefs to herself and just did her job, but what she is saying is she's been confronted every day with same-sex marriage situations that are against her religious beliefs. Well, that's her problem. Don't look. Simple. It's none of your business, Kim Davis, but I want to have a look. So, entertainment only, if I haven't already shown this. She's been knocked back every step of the way. Yeah. So this is plotting and planning going on behind the background. Literally, she's been used as a puppet to try and cause heartbreak to others. To me, it is a non-issue. Now, they come after the blacks, they come after the disabled, they come after the elderly, they come after the gays, and they will come after whatever's next. Women, there's already some states, I believe there's a church that, who is it? I think it's Mikey Johnson again. Oh, Mikey Johnson. Church that he belongs to, if I'm correct, I might be wrong in that. That is trying to legally get the rights of women to vote be overturned. So yeah, women are next on the agenda. Next, we'll have white male landowners with a net worth over $10 million are only allowed to vote. It's going that way. So let's have a look. Kim Davis, how is her and her backers case going to the Supreme Court? How is that going to go for Kim Davis? I don't know who the other party is. Obviously, people fighting for the rights of same-sex marriage. I mean, goodness me, what goes on in the bedroom has nothing to do with anybody else. And we're talking about people who are in long-term relationships. Man, I've seen heterosexual marriages last literally 90 minutes before. I mean, they break up at the reception. So it's nothing to do with gender, marriage stability. Love has nothing to do with gender. Let me have a look though. How is this court case going to go for Kim Davis? Going to the SCrOTUS, the Supreme Court. Let's have a look. Okay, you want to stop there. Looking forward to a time when I don't have to have a look at these sorts of things. Right. Legally been forced to retreat. Where she is here and now, she's lost, or her backers, I should say. She's just the front person. Her backers, they have lost every case up until now. So they have had to retreat, but they are being patient. They are bringing this. The Supreme Court is as high as you can go. So they've lost everything up till now. Probably 3 cases. What would it be? That would be the state, then the appeals, then the state supreme. So now they're up to the SCrOTUS, the 4th. So they've had to retreat on the previous 3, but they're now up to the 4th court case, and they're being patient. 10 years. They have been working their way through the judicial system with this. The challenge is they're going to have to defend their position. There's going to be quite a lot of opposition to them. They may feel that they're on the higher ground, but they are going to have to defend their position. So again, the same as the gerrymandering on race, this is something that needs to be front and centre in the population of the United States. All voters need to know about this, so spread it far and wide. Ring your representatives. Get it out there. Bring it up in town halls or whatever. So they are going to be on the defensive in regards to this, about their rights. Bugger the rights of everybody else. There's going to be quite a bit of pushback. Okay. Oh, I did have one flip over. At the foundation, we've got the Chariot attempting to move this forward, but it's, trying to get the horses to pull in the same direction. The horses look like they're completely fed up with this. So I suspect perhaps even the judicial system are fed up with this, like really seriously, 10 years, get over it. But they're determined to move this forward. In the past, we've got the Temperance card, pouring from cup to cup, the Alchemy card, taking ingredient 1, adding it to ingredient 2, and making ingredient Z. Mixing things together, spinning it, trying to bring about a new foundation, a new normal. Okay, crowning this reading. Disenfranchised and out in the cold. I'm asking about Kim Davis. She might yet lose this. The anguish. I'd say she's got some very powerful financial backers. She'd have to have gone through these systems. A ex-federal employee clerk would not have the money for this. She's got really powerful behind-the-scenes backers who are pushing this through. I think she may also be at the stage where she just doesn't want to do this anymore. She's lost 10 years of her life where she could have 10 years. She's lost 10 years of her life, but I think the financial backers are pushing her. The wheel has changed. The wheel of fortune has shifted. Public perception has shifted. Very much what happens is legislation, what you'll tend to find is government legislation follows behind public perception and public acceptance. In Australia, it went to a referendum for the same-sex marriage, and 75% of Australians, and we have compulsory voting here, so 75% of Australians over the age of 18 voted in favour of same-sex marriage. I think they had to get 66% for it to actually become legislation. Times have changed. Opinions have changed and shifted. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The burden of overreach, again, got that one, had that one with the back up against the wall. That was in regards to the SCrOTUS with the race gerrymandering. But yeah, this is the load, the heavy load, the burdensome load of the message that she has been bringing forward. It's starting to get chaotic, but she's still got the one plan there. Okay. Internally, behind the scenes, the devil energy. Absolutely. It's about power, it's control, it's about nefarious ghastliness. It's about controlling people. It's about controlling love. That's what's behind the scenes. Again, she is the face of it. I think she's just getting weary of it. Well, put it down, you silly goose. Step back. Okay, the hopes and fears, the Empress. This is about the rights of all, protecting the rights of all. She can be Russia, but she can also be a very compassionate female figure who is about equality and abundance for all. Okay, but we know who's behind the scenes. How's it going to go for Kim Davis? SCrOTUS might surprise us. Legally restricted, bound up, unable to find her way out. The Queen of Wands. The female judges bringing forward a message and working together with some of the male judges. This is unable to control the narrative that's going to come out, a lot of messaging that's going to come out. I think the same-sex marriages might win this one. We've got on the bottom the marriage card, the Page of Cups, unexpected news, the King of Cups, the emotionally mature, benevolent, stable ruler, the Star card, the Star of Hope and Healing. Okay, so Kim Davis, it doesn't actually look particularly good for her side of the aisle. I want to have a look to see how the rights of gay marriage, in face of this, in lieu of this, because I need to get both sides to make sure that I am not misinterpreting. Let's have a look. Oh gosh, Ten of Cups, emotional joy, emotional completion, and the Four of Pentacles, holding on to something that is precious. Okay, after the Supreme Court, after this case goes to the Supreme Court, show me the rights for same-sex marriage. How are those in the camp of supporting same-sex marriage going to feel? How are those of us in the camp of supporting same-sex marriage going to feel after the Supreme Court? And you want that one. Going to feel. And there's that card. It's almost like it's a definitive answer. Pardon me. An emotional completion, a coming together, the dawn of a new day of support. How are they going to feel? Right, challenged by the Hierophant, Supreme Court itself, the star of hope and healing. The energy that they'll be sitting in is the star of healing, of moving forward. In the past, the uncertainty with the Seven of Cups, the smoke and mirrors, and the delusion, and the choices that are there, the emotional uncertainty. Crowning this reading, the Knight of Wands. The Knight riding in with a powerful message. I mean, the message is got the flames on it, but I'd say this is the ruling. The immediate future, the Moon card, secrets being revealed, the thigh-deep swamp being exposed, and I'm not talking about those in same-sex marriages. This is going to be having this particular court case with SCrOTUS is going to be like wading through thigh-deep sewers as dirty little secrets come out. And I'm not talking about those on the same-sex marriage side. Those that are opposing same-sex marriage might try to bring out dirty little secrets, which I can guarantee will be either lies or exaggerations, or they went through 1,000 couples to find one that they could use in the case. It's just going to be icky. There's going to be a lot exposed, and it's going to be icky. Externally, this is, what have we got? The Seven of Pentacles. So we've got the Seven of Cups over here, the Seven of Pentacles externally, the Seven of Pentacles. Might be a 7-to-1 ruling, but also it could be externally. I just think opportunities are going to be presented here, and they're not bad opportunities. It may be that one side is just swilling in the ick, and the other side is is presenting all that is good. Let's see where it goes. Internally, the world, an ending of a cycle, the beginning of something new, but it's positive new. Hopes and fears, uncertainty about which way the ruling's going to go. Again, thigh deep in the swamp here with the Two of Swords, uncertainty, but the outcome. Because I'm asking from those that are supporting same-sex marriage, I think we're going to come through. And here's this Two of Cups again, and here is the Page of Swords bringing forth a ruling of truth. Then the Tower card, exploding what was to rebuild what can be. I don't think it's going to be a Tower card for them. The attempt to steal, that is going to be clearly seen. And then we have, what's my Legislators card? Might be followed up by something to do with the legislators. And the secret dealings done behind the scenes are going to be revealed. Okay, I am going to go out on a limb here and say that the rights of same-sex marriage are going to be upheld in the Supreme Court. Oh gosh, that feels so bizarre to be saying when you're talking about the likes of Gorsuch and Coney Barrett and Thomas and Alito and Roberts, and it just feels really odd to be saying it. I am going to grab the yes/no cards And as I split the deck, I've got 2 yeses. And my question that I was thinking, is it going to be upheld? Yes, 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 and yes. Believe it or not, there are no cards in this deck. Yeah, I do think that the rights of same-sex marriage are going to be upheld. Let's see how it plays. By the time, I mean, I don't believe there's a date for it yet. So maybe by the time the date comes around, everything's changed. Okay, as in the Supreme Court's been changed, because I don't think a date's been set for it yet. So maybe it happens after we get the new Supreme Court. Okay, love to you all. Take care. I'm actually feeling buoyed by that. Thank you. Catch you later.